Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today, on our psychology class, we are going to discuss about two famous psychologists, David Hubel and Torsten Wiesel, and of course about their great experiment.
This video was conducted by Tien Trong, Brian Zhang and Jihun Li.
Firstly, let's make a brief introduction. About psychologists, David H. Hubel was born in February 27, 1926. He was professor of neurobiology. He studied mathematics and physics at McGill University. In 1981 he won Nobel Prize in Physiology of Medicine.
Torsten Wiesel was born in June 3, 1974 in Uppsala, Sweden. He was a neurophysiologist. He studied science and physiology. In 1987, he won Nobel Prize in Physiology of Medicine.
As the story moves on, Wiesel and Hubel both traveled to the U.S. to develop their skills. They met each other in 1955, working at the same school called Johns Hopkins University School of Medicine. After sharing interests and knowledge, they began a collaboration that would last for more than 20 years. In 1959, they moved to Harvard University, began conducting CATS experiment as a way of discovery the process of visual system.
CAT experiment was about scientific knowledge of sensory processing. In 1959, they put microelectrode into the primary usual cortex of anesthetized cat.
It then made a pattern of light and dark on a screen in front of a cat. The visual system built an image from simple stimuli into complex representation.
As the experiment was conducting, the psychologists explored the structure of three different cells: simple cells, complex cells, and even the hypercomplex cells.
Simple cells were found all over the visual cortex. It possessed a patterned receptive field, excitatory and inhibitory regions. Cells responds to spatial pattern of excitatory and inhibitory synapses in its own receptive field. Complex cells responded to edges of specific orientation. Not only responded in a contrast-insensitive manner, cells also responded to their edges in the larger region of the visual field.
Hypercomplex cells in fact are higher complex response. They are combinations of the simple features, which form two edges at right angles to each other in a larger region of the field.
Relating to visual system, the CATS experiment involved a description of ocular dominance columns, which showed that the ocular dominance develops irreversibly early in childhood development.
To sum up, Hubel and Wiesel received the Nobel Prize for two major contributions: the development of the visual system and the work establishing a foundation for visual neurophysiology.
Not only that, in 1978, Hubel and Wiesel were awarded the Louise Gross Horowitz Prize from Columbia University.
Thank you very much for your attention. Bye-bye.